Hey, Chris Zaldain here. We just wrapped up the Dardanelle Elite Tournament here. I finished 8th place. Actually, I finished 8th place 2 weeks ago on Toledo Bend, so back-to-back 8th place finishes. Just a great turnaround of my season. You know, I had a couple of things going this week for me, and I think a lot of guys didn't really go for that offshore type bite. I was fortunate enough to find an offshore shell bed with a little ledge on it that topped out in about 3.5 to 4 feet of water. I'd start the morning every now and there, and I would catch 15 pounds. And 15 pounds here on Dardanelle this time of year is really good. So every morning I have a great start. Again, I would start on that shell bed that's topped off in about 3.5 to 4 feet, and I threw just a KVD 2.5 in chartreuse perch color. And if you look at it closely, you could see how the shells actually, you know, beat up the lip a little bit, beat up the nose of the bait. And you know, if you weren't grinding those shells, that real hard bottom, you weren't getting bit. So again, just catching a bunch of 3-pounders out there, getting a solid limit. And then I'd go shallow. You know, there's a bunch of water willow in the whole Arkansas River system, and on Lake Dardanelle, those fish get real tight to that water willow. And I found in practice that the only thing they would bite real good is some type of reaction bait. You know, the tournament was won on some kind of a swim jig that, you know, that he was swimming through the water willow. Well, I targeted it with a Strike King Elite buzz bait, and man, this from 1 to 2 o'clock today, I had so many bites on this thing. But unfortunately, they pull me down in the water willow, you know, and I lose them. You know, this thing's got a super stout 5/0 Gamakatsu hook, great hook, and if you listen, it's got a nice little chirp to it, and that's what they would react to. So, you know, I was fortunate enough to catch an almost 5-pounder on it today, weighed 17 pounds, but just a great post-spawn type buzz bait. Excellent buzz bait. Strike King Elite buzz, backing it up with a KVD 2.5, having a good time, finishing 8th place.